For 8 months, Emma received the same supportive comment on every YouTube video she posted. The comment always came from an account called Dad Who Loves You 47 within minutes of uploading. When Emma finally decided to trace the account, she made a discovery that shattered her world. The person leaving these loving messages was her father, who had died in a car accident in 2019. Emma Chen was 23 years old and had been making YouTube videos for 3 years. She created content about art, mental health, and daily life vlogs. Emma had only 1,247 subscribers, and most of her videos got fewer than 500 views. Making YouTube videos was her dream, but it was also incredibly difficult and lonely. Some days, Emma wanted to quit because she felt like nobody cared about her content. Emma lived alone in a small apartment in Seattle. She worked part-time at a coffee shop to pay rent while pursuing her YouTube career. Her father had died in a car accident 4 years ago, and her mother lived across the country. Emma often felt isolated and wondered if she was wasting her time making videos. The few comments she received were mostly negative or spam. But there was one exception. 8 months ago, a new account started commenting on Emma's videos. The username was Dad Who Loves You 47, and every comment was incredibly supportive. "Your art is beautiful. Keep going." The account would write, "I'm so proud of how strong you are," appeared under her mental health videos. "Your smile brightens my day," was left on her vlog. 8 months ago, a new account started commenting on Emma's videos. The username was Dad Who Loves You 47, and every comment was incredibly supportive. "Your art is beautiful. Keep going." The account would write, "I'm so proud of how strong you are," appeared under her mental health videos. "Your smile brightens my day," was left on her vlog. Emma began looking forward to Dad Who Loves You for 7's comments more than anything else. On days when she felt depressed or wanted to quit YouTube, those comments gave her strength. "Someone out there really cares about my content. Emma would think at least one person believes in me." The comments felt like they came from a loving parent. Emma started making videos specifically hoping for supportive comments. She would refresh her phone constantly after uploading, waiting for Dad Who Loves You for 7 to appear. The account never disappointed her. Even when Emma posted videos about feeling sad or lonely, the comments were always perfectly timed and exactly what she needed to hear. "You're never alone. I'm always watching over you," was one that made Emma cry with gratitude. After months of receiving these comments, Emma became curious about her loyal supporter. She clicked on the Dad Who Loves You 47 profile to learn more about this person. The account had no profile picture, no banner, and no personal information. It had been created exactly 8 months ago, the same day the comments started. The account had no other activity, no subscriptions, and only commented on Emma's videos. Emma noticed something else strange about the comments. They contained specific details about her life that she had never mentioned in videos. "I know you miss painting with watercolors," one comment said, but Emma had never talked about watercolors online. "Your grandmother's necklace looks beautiful on you," appeared after a vlog where the necklace was barely visible. These personal details made Emma both grateful and slightly uncomfortable. Emma's father, David Chen, had died in a car accident on March 15, 2019. He had been her biggest supporter and best friend. David always encouraged Emma's artistic dreams and told her she could achieve anything. "Never give up on what makes you happy," he used to say. "I'll always be proud of you, no matter what." Before his death, David had been learning about social media to support Emma's creative goals. "I want to understand your world," he had told her. "Maybe I can help promote your art online." David had been planning to create social media accounts to share Emma's work with his friends. The car accident happened before he could follow through with this plan. Emma often wished her father could see her YouTube videos and be proud of her progress. On March 15th, the 4-year anniversary of her father's death, Emma posted an emotional video. She talked about grief, losing a parent, and how much she missed having her dad's support. "I wish he could see what I'm doing now," Emma said through tears. "I wish he knew that I'm following my dreams like he always wanted." Within 5 minutes of posting, Dad Who Loves You 47 left a comment that stopped Emma's heart. "I see everything you do, and I'm so incredibly proud of you. You're becoming the amazing woman I always knew you would be. Love never dies." The comment was longer and more personal than usual. Emma stared at her phone screen, feeling chills run down her spine. Something about this comment felt different, almost supernatural. Emma decided she needed to find out who Dad Who Loves You 47 really was. She started by checking the account's creation date more carefully. The account was created on July 12th, exactly 8 months ago. July 12th was significant because it was Emma's birthday. "Someone created this account on my birthday specifically to support me," Emma realized. Emma tried clicking on the account name to see if there were any clues. YouTube showed that the account had never liked videos, never subscribed to channels, and never made playlists. The only activity was commenting on Emma's 127 videos. Emma looked at the pattern of comments more closely. They always appeared between 10 and 15 minutes after she posted, no matter what time of day or night. This person must have notifications turned on, Emma thought. Emma scrolled through all 127 comments again, reading them with new eyes. Many comments used phrases her father used to say. "Keep shining, bright star," was something David said to Emma every night as a child. "Art is the window to your soul," was her father's favorite quote about creativity. "I'm always with you," was what David told Emma during his final moments in the hospital. Emma began crying as she recognized her father's voice in every comment. Emma felt like she was losing her mind. "This is impossible," she whispered to herself. "Dad died 4 years ago. Dead people can't create YouTube accounts. Dead people can't leave comments." But the evidence was overwhelming. The timing, the language, the personal knowledge, the username, everything pointed to her father. Emma called her mother in tears. "Mom, do you know anything about a YouTube account called Dad Who Loves You 47? Her mother was confused. "What are you talking about, honey?" Emma explained the situation. "Emma, your father died before he could learn how to use YouTube," her mother said gently. "You know, he was still figuring out Facebook when the accident happened. This must be someone else who cares about you." Emma decided to investigate further using YouTube's analytics. She looked at the location data for Dad Who Loves You 47's comments. YouTube showed that all comments came from Seattle, the same city where Emma lived. More specifically, they came from the area near Greenwood Cemetery. Emma's heart stopped. Her father was buried in Greenwood Cemetery. Emma also noticed something else strange. The comments always appeared at times when Emma was feeling especially sad or lonely. On days when she cried before uploading, the comments were extra supportive. On days when she was happy, the comments celebrated with her. How could someone know my emotional state so perfectly? Emma wondered. Unless they're somehow watching over me all the time. Emma drove to Greenwood Cemetery to visit her father's grave. She brought her laptop to see if she could get more clues about the mysterious account. At her father's headstone, Emma posted a new video directly from the cemetery. The video was about missing her dad and wanting to believe he was still watching over her. Emma waited by the grave with her laptop open. Within 12 minutes, Dad Who Loves You for 7 commented, "I'm always here with you, sweetheart. You don't need to look for me. I never left." Emma started crying uncontrollably. The comment had appeared while she was sitting at her father's grave. There was no one else around. No one could have seen her post the video and responded so quickly from this location. Emma decided to contact YouTube support to trace the account. She explained the situation to a customer service representative. "Ma'am, I understand this is emotional, but accounts can't be operated by deceased people," the representative said. "However, I can check the technical details for you." After investigating, YouTube support called Emma back with confusing information. The account Dad Who Loves You for 7 shows some unusual activity, they said. The IP address traces to various locations around Seattle, but they're not consistent with normal device usage. Sometimes the comments appear to come from locations that don't have internet access. We can't explain how this account is posting comments. Emma realized she had to accept something impossible. Somehow, her father was reaching out to her through YouTube. She didn't understand how it was possible, but the evidence was undeniable. The timing, the personal knowledge, the location data, the emotional connection, it all pointed to David. Emma decided to stop questioning and start embracing this miracle. Emma made a special video addressing Dad Who Loves You for 7 directly. "Dad, if this is really you, I want you to know how much your comments have meant to me," she said through tears. "You've given me strength to continue following my dreams. Thank you for never leaving me, even after death." The comment that appeared within minutes said, "I promised I'd always be proud of you." That promise doesn't end with death. With her father's spiritual support, Emma's YouTube channel began to grow. She felt more confident making videos, knowing her dad was watching and commenting. Other viewers started noticing the mysterious Dad Who Loves You for 7 account. Who is this person who comments on every video? People asked. They always say the most beautiful things. Emma's subscriber count grew from 1,247 to over 50,000 in just 3 months. People came for the art content but stayed for the emotional connection. Many viewers said they felt inspired by the loving relationship between Emma and her mysterious supporter. Dad Who Loves You for 7 became famous among Emma's community. Some viewers even started calling the account Guardian Angel Dad. 1 year after the mysterious comments started, Emma received a different type of message. Instead of a comment, Dad Who Loves You for 7 sent her a private message through YouTube. "My beautiful daughter, you don't need my comments anymore. You've found your confidence and your community. I'm so proud of who you've become." I'll always be watching, but it's time for you to fly on your own. Remember, love never dies, it just changes form." Emma cried as she read the message. She understood that her father's spirit had accomplished what it needed to do. He had supported her through the hardest period of her YouTube journey. Now that she was successful and confident, he could rest peacefully. "Thank you, Dad," Emma whispered. "I love you too." Dad Who Loves You 47 stopped commenting after that final message. Emma's heart felt sad, but also complete. She had received a year of supernatural support from her father when she needed it most. The account remained inactive, but Emma kept the 127 comments as treasured memories. Other creators reached out to Emma, sharing similar stories of mysterious supporters who might be deceased loved ones. Emma created a special video series called Messages from Beyond. She invited other people to share stories about spiritual connections through technology. The series became incredibly popular and helped thousands of people cope with grief. Emma realized her father's spirit had not only helped her succeed, but had also created a platform to help others. His love had multiplied and touched countless lives. Today, Emma has over 500,000 YouTube subscribers and a successful art career. She often thinks about the mysterious year when her father supported her through comments. Emma keeps a screenshot of every Dad Who Loves You for 7 comment on her phone. When she feels sad or uncertain, she reads them and feels her father's love. Emma learned that death doesn't end relationships, it just changes how we connect. Love finds a way to reach across impossible distances and circumstances. In the digital age, even spirits can adapt to new technologies to show they care. Technology connects us in ways we never imagined. Emma often tells her audience, "Sometimes the most important subscriber is someone you can't see, but who sees everything you do." Her father's promise to always be proud of her continues beyond life itself. If this story touched your heart about eternal love and digital connections, please like, subscribe, and share. Have you ever received mysterious support online that felt supernatural? Tell us your story in the comments below.